Rue! Hi, Rue. Hello. Thank you for your raid. I was just watching the other night, Let's Game It Out playing Drive Beyond Horizons. Looks like a very silly game. What do you currently have attached to your car? And thank you for the raid. And hello, Katakumo. Hi. So, PowerPoint. Aha. We are on the 43rd stream of Valheim. Hold your applause. It's not, I'm still naked. I'm still naked in my 43rd stream of Valheim. We're getting there.
Damn good, bloody good, damn good job.
Nice work. Well done. We make more and more advances as we go. We learn more and more things, and that's what's important. What is really horrible to me is that, as far as I can tell, Killadrix managed to get through, 4 bosses in 3 days? But he's played it before. I wonder if I played again, would I be able to do that? Probably not, but, it's fun to think about. Hello, Phyrexia Hive. Hello. Welcome. You only got one laser thing and some ground effects. You're trying to find all the parts to a pickup truck. Oh, you're trying to put an actual pickup truck together. You think the wolf is just an excuse to be a Valheim naturist. I mean, I would absolutely, if it meant that I wouldn't just die. I just keep dying. Killa went sicko mode. It's one of his favorites, so it kind of makes sense. To be fair, you're doing a Suffer Core run, but didn't Killa start with a Suffer Core? Although I do have, let me get this. Is it this? Where's my link? Here it is. Copy. I actually think I made a command for this. No? Okay, anyway. I have his playlist of his very first Valheim playthrough. Now, obviously, I've only watched his very first video. Because after that, I was like, oh, it's going to be way further. He knows the goals and where to go to progress. You're doing a blind run. Yeah, and that's what... Oh, wow, I'm there. Wow. I, disappeared. I don't know why I'm so entertained by this. In any case, yeah, no, totally. So it made me feel better. But still, he is very good at it. He's very good at it. And how far would you say you are in Valheim, Snoot? If you had to guess a percentage after 43 multi-hour streams. Let's see. Carry the 1. 3. So, I keep seeing, because it's impossible to avoid all spoilers, right? First pie. What kind of pie is it, Jeffy? He does also stream for 10. You guys don't have to make me feel better. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. So I've seen, the game is telling me that there's 5 elders, right? Or ancients, because of the platform. But when I see people talk about it, because it's not like I can enter every stream and be like, hello, I, Snoot, am here. Please do not talk about Valheim. In some I can, but I don't want to. I want people to be able to speak freely. And I see that people talk about 5 ancients, but 7 bosses. And I'm like, what? So if I pretend there's 5, which is the context I have in the game, that means I'm 52%. Let's call it 52% into the game. But I don't know. I have no context. So you make your funny little eyes at me. Oh, I need to turn that back on. Let me go in here and go to timers and... Oh, is it already turned on? Oh, I should fix that right now. What is that? It's not Snoot One Smile, is it? Snoot One Smile. Snoot One Smile. Why is it not picking it up? I don't think bots can abide by... That doesn't make any sense. Snoot One Smile. Oh, it's a capital. Is that it? Sorry, I'm trying again. There we go. Okay, all better. Fixed it. Fixed it. Live QA. That's what you tune in for. You accept 52%. See, it feels like I'm not throwing myself under the bus too much. But also, I've made advancements. I know some things. I also happen to know that Tonka, not Tonka, I'm sure Tonka has, Killa has never done animal husbandry in the game, whereas that was very dear to me. As soon as I realized I could catch a pig, I was like, oh, this is important. Oh, right, we caught pigs last time. I would imagine too, Alathius, that Killa has had an animal husband, given how much he talked about animal holes today. In any case, today's start in Valheim is around day 255. I'm not exactly sure. Cause of Snoot's last death is a wolf bit my ass. We were doing totally fine. I had just killed a drake. We'd come out of the Frost Mountains. We were looking for another cave, and then I got murdered by a wolf, which is a pattern. So basically, I'm going to do what I did before, I think, and just eat some food and then run my naked ass up there and hope for the best. I will give it 3 times until I get to the 4th time, and then I'll probably get it a 4th time anyway. Because that's what I do. Last stream's discoveries. Cultists have little closets. Cultists have Fenrir hair that can make wearing clothes. Cultists do not deal well with ooze bombs. This is all true, but also the room curtains can be chopped down. Now, I thought about this the other night when I was trying to sleep. I wonder if I didn't notice or if the curtains actually like turn into something on the ground. So I might actually check that out. Drake killer. Woo. Yes. Let's not dive into that too much, but yes. Also, today's drink, because I like sharing my drinks with you. I have carbonated water in a big like cold bottle, and I'm putting in some cherry and lemon, and it's very good. Also, I'm super happy to talk to everybody today because I had nightmares all last night, and I have been extremely down and non-energetic all day, and it's like as soon as I press the go live button sometimes, something snaps, and I go into entertainer mode, and it just kind of brings the endorphins up. You know, maybe as soon as I stop streaming, it'll come back down a little bit, but I mean, I have to prepare for a card sort tomorrow, so it can't be that bad. I love card sorts. If you've ever participated in a card sort before, say so, because I love card sorts. I love them. I don't know why. It's a little weird. Anyway, did you dream about being tall and not finding clothes that fit? Or not finding enough leg room at the theater? You know what? No, I've never dreamt about being too tall. Thank you, Clopel. I appreciate that. What is a card sort? A card sort is where we take a bunch of... So we call it a card sort because the way we used to do it pre-COVID... and sometimes in person, if the client actually wants to pay for it, is you take index cards and you write a piece of content onto each card. So in this example, we're doing an intranet card sort. So it's like training procedure or marketing template or marketing brochure or guide to how we clean this fax machine. Oh my God, fax machine. Stuff like that. And you've got like 50 to 70 of these cards, and then you basically, what I do is I walk them through all those cards, I give them best practices, and then I guide them through the act of sorting them into different categories so that we end up with our top level, second level, and third level navigation that I can then take and test. And it's fun, and I get to ask them silly questions, and really the important part is getting them to talk out loud and hearing the ways that they look for that kind of stuff. It's a good time for me. I don't, and I hope some of them have a good time. They don't expect to, it's work, right? But hello, optician. You misjudged the strength of an edible last night and drifted far away from your body. Did you feel calm at least? Also, hello, my liege, Rat King. Hello. Thank you for the good dream casting. I require it. But yeah, fax machine. My God, I worked with an organization that kept using a fax machine until like 2010. So it's not that far out. I don't know if I dreamt last night. 2 back-to-back 13-hour days, and I was dead to the world, the void, and anything in between. Did you feel rested when you got up? Iron Bar. Also, hello, Nox. Hi. That gets stuck in my head, too. Smokin' Joe. Rude boy. Did I learn anything else? Nothing that I need to put here. You have an active fax line at your HQ because the giant Rico BizHub printer. Rico? What does Rico mean in this context? This stream's goals: get more cult hair. We did that. Get my wolf bitten body. Make more ooze bombs. We want to get more iron. We want to find another frost cave. Rico is a brand. Oh, okay. Japanese printer maker. And they're connected and they just look for each other and get sad like lovebirds if there isn't one in the other. Why does it require the fax machine? It's a printer. Huh. Getting more iron seems like a lot of work. We did get more pigs, but... Well, we're going to see. I've noticed that there's weird, what do you call it? There's weird rocks up there. There's weird rocks. So if we get more iron to make a pickaxe, then maybe we can pickaxe whatever's up there. I don't know what that rock is. But then also, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, okay, so what if I just set up a forge near the swamp so I can get the iron and turn it into things? Because then I can move it through the portal. That might be the way to do it. Which, before I was just turning it into bars and everything over there because it seems like a lot. But is it a lot? But then I'd have to find copper and tin nearby too. It's like a lot. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Let's see. Discoveries. We've gone through most of these, so I'm going to go through them quick here and see if there's anything I need to think about or update. Still no serpents for us. Like, the serpents just don't like the way we taste. Potions, theories. I'm still okay with this discovery. My theory, I guess, is it's swamp, mountain, plains. Because when we went to check out the plains, the fuelings they asked us politely to leave. Not so politely. The wishbone, we know how that works. Cultists are in the frost caves. They are fire-based. Hello, Drix of Killa. I'm still trying to think of a good pun for your gray goose grenadine. Grenagoose? Gray grenagoose. Grouse. It's a grouse. Grenadine goose. Grouse. I got it. Hello. Welcome. Oh, Goldie, you're already here. Hello, Viscera. Nox, you're already here. Rufus, you're already here. Hello. Chomps you. Politely. Hi, Zekris. How you doing? Zerkus, pardon me. My God. There's also a Zekri. White Tigger, hello. Yep, no, go for it, Killa. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody I was hanging out with all day today, everyone. Anyway, I'm snoozing the ads. Hi, Featherfall. Hello. So, Vintage Story. What a game, huh? Did he dig any animal holes? Thank you, Gray. Thank you, Gray. Also, thank you for timing out Alathius, even though he just started DMing me instead. And he was like, Alathius was like, this is exactly what Elon would do. I was like, oh. He died? Oh no, what did he die from? Was it a wolf? Because I died from a wolf. And that's where we're starting back in today. Like, legit, I'm starting naked. A wolf bit my ass. Oh, it was a spider thing. Okay, so at least it's not just a basic bitch wolf, so that's fine. You approve of calling it the grouse, because there's already a scotch called the Famous Grouse, and we could sow confusion. Perfect. That's what we want in our alcohol is confusion. He still has no house. Okay, but he has an overly large farm, Gray, so we can't discount that, can we? Hello, Shakes. Hi. Also, welcome, everybody. Hello. If you haven't met me before, I'm Snoot. I'm a weird purple thing. We have sorts of like weird, strange redeems here. I'm in the west coast of Canada. We talk about prolapses way too much, and we even started today talking about urine for some reason. I don't know why that keeps happening, but it does. We also have, you can throw things at me. That happened. That's a cool part of being a VTuber is you can really just give it to me, and it doesn't affect me in any perceivable way. So that's nice. I was talking about music, and I like puns. And I thought I wasn't going to like Valheim, and this is my 43rd stream of it. So, thanks, Killa. Killa's the reason I'm playing this. Also, I like your shirt. It looks great on you. Thank you. Yes, this is a no-spoiler zone. Do not do it. However, everybody makes mistakes. It's okay if you make a mistake. It will be removed. but there's no hard feelings. I like to emphasize that because nobody's perfect. Or nobody's nerfect. Welcome. If you never earn 100,000 channel points, you have to... Yes, so we were talking about this earlier. We've had too many people redeem 100,000 channel points here so they can get a walk-on, which is a sound that plays when you come in, and then just never come back. And I don't know what that is. That's literally 3 straight months of watching me and then going, all right, bye. You know? Thank you, PS4. Ferdy, true story. I figured out fishing, but I hated because I did the fishing, but then I just have to walk away with the fish on the line. Maybe I'm not figuring it out entirely, but I'm like, I'm just dragging a fish on the shore. This is not fishing. This is fish pulling. I mean, I guess technically, if you bring a fish out of the water in some way or another, it's fishing, but I digress. You didn't even know that? It's ridiculous, Ferdy. Wait, Valheim has fishing? Yes, it does. Wow. Zirkus, Roofish, meet each other. Be friends. Sherry, hello. Welcome. Looking at my phone. Okay, we're good. We're good. Chelsma, hello. Feel free to check. We have so many different things you can hit me with. And if any of you are born before the 90s, well, even like before 95-ish, you're going to recognize a lot of those. Whereas, you know, the youngers, they're maybe not gonna know about it. Or maybe they will. Maybe they will. Who knows? It depends how they were raised, I guess. Like, do they know what an ICQ sound is? Who can tell? Who can tell? Better than Warren's Minecraft bonk fishing. Has he just been punching the fish, Zero? Also, hello, Zero. Welcome. In any case, so Valheim, yes, a wolf bit my ass. That's how I died last. Let's see here. Fuelings have entire little villages. Cultists do not deal with the ooze bombs. Fenrir hair and fur will help us make better gear. And the other thing I discovered last time is the curtains on the Fenrir, what do you call those? Booths? Can be chopped off. But I don't know if I actually get them or not. I need to check that because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You're going to try to quick close your rings? What? What do you mean your rings? I was collecting fish from the ground when they get breached in bad weather. Oh, no, you can totally fish, yeah. Exercise rings. Oh, gotcha. Okay, your Apple Watch is beckoning you. They do. They look like little confessional booths. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe that's what they're meant to be. Or just like rigid standing up zones. Also, Maple Rat, hello. Hello, Maple Rat. How's it going? I saw you say you're no audio to me and I ignored it. Oh, hey, I read it. Hi, Alathius. Welcome on in. In any case, so that's our PowerPoint. And as we know, once our PowerPoint is complete, we can then move on to the game, which is important. So let's go do that. And the PowerPoint exists over my head here somewhere. And I have to actually set the game. There we go. And then we need this. And then we need this. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm nervous because, look, for those of you who are new here, the last time I went trying to get my body, it took us 6 streams to get my body back. Like, I tried to ignore it and do other things and just wear bronze armor, but I just wanted my body back. And when I finally got it, I cried. You know? Because, so one of the things and I was saying this to Killa earlier, is when I watch streamers, which I do a lot because they keep me company throughout the day and because some of them are pretty cool, I want to see them playing things that they are excited to play and that they don't feel like it's a chore. So, I mean, of course, for me, I do the same thing where I don't play it if I don't feel like it. So sometimes it takes me a bit to come back here, but it's a good sign that I keep coming back here. Also, yes, werewolf confession booths. What do you think they're saying in there? Oh, you've got tomorrow off too. High five, Maple Rat. I mean, I technically don't have it off, but I have it off from all my Canadian clients and doing a card sort for an American client. But that, like I say, is fun for me. We have an ad coming up in about 42 seconds, and after that ad, I will do a free sub giveaway, so stick around if you are interested in having a sub. I'm sorry, Daddy. I've been very naughty. Oh, God. Hi, Newbie. Hello. Okay.
I'm pretty.
Perfect. I am. Look at me. I'm pretty. With my weird bra that goes right up into the old armpits. Just right up in there. Hey, Verman. Hello. Subs for the subless. Exactly. Palms for the poor? What is it? Palms? What is it they say? Palms for the poor? Psalms for the poor? You're taking off, but you don't get paid for it. Oh, no. You're kind of off. What is an elm? What is an elm? Iron, maple, ryankatsu, oofles, caffeine, roofish, caffeine again. Okay, look, you all know what it is except for me, so I'm very proud of all of you. Alms for the poor, a form of money. Okay, but what is... So is alms just referring to charity? Is money or anything being given away for the assistance of charity? All right, Snoot, let's go. Snoot, pardon me. It's just charity. Oh, why didn't they just say it? Why'd they have to get a word for it? Elms. It sounds like a tree. Oh, that's elms. Elms for the poor would be something very different. Like, here you go. Thanks. What do I do with this? I don't know. Turn it into a house. Fixes the problem. Kidding, by the way. I'm so kidding. It's the second half of the word Psalms. Okay, see, Oofles, I'm glad you said that, because in my head, it was Psalms, and I was like, why do I think that? Okay. There's the wolf. I put it on my wall. I'm hoping that's going to help. Also, this idiot, this herbal gray dwarf man, this lizard, this draugr. Oh, okay, a seagull just flew through my house. Got a troll over my bed, you know? Got a cultist trophy. Got a elite draugr. But that's all well and fine. I'm going to get some food over here. Now, okay, if you've ever listened to Killadrix, which I assume most of you have not, because who listens to that man? You're probably going to hear him refer to my house as the pool house, because this is the start of my base, but this over here is my actual house that I've been staying in. This is the very house I've ever built in Valheim, so I'm pretty proud of it. It didn't start with this big back section, that was an add-on, but this front part, I think it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute for being my very first house. You even see my first ladder where I was trying to figure out, you know, how a chimney works. Also, this is absolutely how I climb ladders. So I've got my chimney up here, you know, so it's not getting rained on. That was a whole learning experience. But, yeah. Got my bed. There are enemies nearby. What if I close my door? There are enemies. Okay, there we go. Elms was not a coin. Okay, that's all right. Not everybody has to know. Can't get a good night's sleep without a troll over your bed watching you sleep. Exactly. See, you know. I just need the memory of, yes, I can sleep through anything because I've killed that. I've killed that thing that's above my bed. Look at it. He's saying, good night, Snoot. I hope you sleep well. I shake in my boots or lack thereof at your existence. And I'm like, you better. You better. Once I get my pants back again, oh man, you're in trouble.
Have you checked your butthole?
What am I checking my butthole for now? You can't just ask me to check my butthole without an indication of what I need to be looking there for. I can't check my butthole for butthole. Is that like... Do you guys know the White Stripes song, Button for Button? The hardest button to button. I can't check... Okay, you know what? No, I've definitely had some wedgies so bad before. Thank you. I've definitely had some wedgies before that were so bad that I could have checked my butthole. But that's... You know what? I've learned how to buy proper pants. Have you tried? Have you buttoned your butthole? That's somebody's thing. Azrael, hello! It's good to see you. Hi. Oblivion has taught me not to have my taxidermy heads above me. Wait, why? Maple Rat, I can't remember why. The word elms, the internet tells you it comes from the Greek. It comes from the Greek word elimosine, which means compassion or pity, and itself is a word elios, which means mercy. Related to words include almshouse, the poorhouse, almsman, that one I knew, receives charitable alms, and alms chest, a box in a church. Okay, that became the plate. We have an alms plate now. Or did, I guess. Wait, big millennial vibes. Wait, having to check your butthole for pants is a millennial vibe? Hold on. I wanna dig into this a little bit more. What do you mean by that? Yeah, Rufus, you don't have the same abilities here, but it's okay. Alathius adds everything. One day the church is just gonna ask to pass around a QR code. I'd be surprised if they don't already, but I've not been in a church since I was... Well, okay, I've not been in a church in service since I was like 10 something. Whales, tails, and their low... Oh, you're right, Butter. Oh my god. Yeah, remember the whole like Britney slave for you instance where the pants, they went right to the top of the crack for most people. Those are coming back again, by the way. Good night, Featherfall. Oops, I just ate meat. Oh crap, I just ate soup. I've been playing V Rising, and it's all different. I need to look. I can't just shift? Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Get over here. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. We slept. We now are going to go get our body again. Wait. No way that's where my body was. I died somewhere respectable. Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, good. So this is day 60. We're going over here. Pre-digested food is always better. I'm trying to think about... I just skipped around too many topics before I saw this sentence, and I'm like, okay, butthole. I mean, contextually that fits. Low-rise pants. Also kind of contextually fits. Accidentally eating meat. It fits on everything we were just talking about, Gondor. Honey is pre-digested food. That is true. You worked on a US web service project doing something like that for churches. A QR code. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Like, it's interesting. An interesting concept, though. Charity on credit. Skylark, hello, possum person. How's it going? I am very excited to get my body back again. I want my pants. Shinobi, hello. My out of style is coming. Yes. Like, I am never gonna be a low-rise person. I will always be, well, you know, I was gonna say mom jeans, but not even that. Like, my preference is like capris or leggings under a tunic or skirt. I just think it's cute. I mean, I wear jeans most of the time. Let's not mess around, but they're not. They're respectable, you know. My butt is the size of a continent. If I tried to put them into low-rise jeans, I'd probably get arrested. You was. Wow. I was never particularly into fashion, and I'm not about to... See, exactly. By the time you turn like 35, unless you're actually in fashion, you no longer have to care. We get a free pass, but also I'm a hoodies and jeans person. I have some cute summer outfits. If I need to appear cute or I desire to be extra femme a day, I can do it. I can do it and I can be comfortable. I have leggings I wear when I go camping that have a picture of tents and like trailers and campfires. Like, it's very applicable, right? This is, you know, contextual pants. That would be a great username. Contextual pants. Somebody's barbecuing outside. To be real for a second, you love stained glass. Oh, it is gorgeous, yeah. I was telling Digwood the other night that when I was a DM for some... I was gonna say Dragon Ball. That's not what I meant. D&D, like, half a decade ago. Unfortunately, it all ended because nobody has time, but one of my favorite puzzles I made was about stained glass in a room and statues. And having my friends figure out the puzzle and just watching their minds work, oh god, I love it so much. Same as like a card sort, same idea. What is this? Oh, it's me. Haha. Okay, I'm going over here. I'm gonna guess you mean grilling, not barbecuing. I think I mean barbecuing. It's like a barbecue. Maybe they're grilling, but it's on a what we would call a barbecue. Community tabletop night. Oh, we could do that in VR, I bet. I know there's tabletop in VR. I just don't exactly know how to assess it. But for those who are just coming in as well, we found burger time in
Let's have some fun. Time to get crazy.
Okay, actually that's super fun, Ilmer. I'm gonna draw it and see if you guys can figure it out. I just realized I don't have any frost resistant potion and I'm about to go into here. Let me just get my body. Snoot said, not thinking about the fact that they might die trying to get their body. You are freezing. Look, I don't care. It's mind over matter. Mind over matter. You have burger time on Steam. This is on VR though, Zero. It's in VR chat, totally free. And instead of, you know, clicking through, you're using your hands. It's wild. It's really well done. Foundry VTT is what you use and found the best for D&D games. I've never heard of that. Thank you, Joggin. Thank you. D&D game in distance online. I used, when I was using it before, I was using Roll D20. I've never heard of that before. Because I thought tabletop sim was just what everyone used all the time for everything. But D&D wise, I know there's things that are more specific. I'm being hurt. My body! Oh my god, just let me get my body. Okay. Wait, that's not my actual body? Uh-oh. Oh no! Where's my body? Oh, that's a wolf. That's an egg. Wait, can I... Oh! What? Oh! Oh, there we go! Ooh. Take all. Oh, that's a... Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm focusing. What can I drop? What can I drop? I don't need that. I don't need that. This. Do I need any of these things? What is this? Leather. No, I don't care. Resin. I'll take that. Poison arrows. Actually, I'll take that instead. My carrot soup. Okay, I have enough of that. Oh, god damn it. What? Okay, all right, okay. I'm up. Caden. Also, hello, Caden. I like that your very first thing is hello. Please stand. All rise for the arrival of Caden. Smorf. Hello, Smorf. Smorf, have you ever played Hand Simulator? Is that a different bro? It is. It's one of the original bros. Uh-oh, there's a wolf. There's a wolf in front of me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I am never unpausing again. That's it. That's the game. So, how are you guys doing? You wanna, I'm trying. We literally call the grill a barbecue. We do, Azrael, that's true. Roll D20 is limited. Oh, see, I wasn't aware, but I'm also like, there must be VR one-shots for D&D. Like, there must be, right? Standing is good. Yes, everybody, if you want to stand along at home, this number in the bottom right-hand corner is how long I'm standing for. And then I'm doing my little back and forth kind of like wiggle that I do, because I always do that when I'm standing. Also, because it makes my pajama pants all sway-y. It's nice. Okay. Okay. Do I draw? Or do I try and get past this first? Probably, Circus. So, okay, 3 and 5. If I can do it fast enough... But I have an egg now! What the hell am I supposed to do with an egg? Why is there an egg? And what's crazy... Okay, hold on, I'm overstimulated. Here's the problem. I have never seen the egg before. Okay? But, when we raided into Lion's Mane last time... Crap, what were his numbers? Lion's Mane 86? 89? Does anybody remember? Hold on. Was it 86? Yeah, 86. I remembered. When we raided into Lion's Mane, now of course we never do spoilers here or anything because I've never seen any Valheim content really before. he was looking at one of these eggs in his house. And I was like, what's that? He was like, never mind, forget about it. And we just turned a corner from my fake body, found my real body, and found an egg. That is streamer luck, if nothing else. She gave me a potato. I just think they're neat. Which, by the way, when we were in VR the other night, I just was holding potatoes. So, where is that? There it is. Copy image. Let's go back over here for a second. We'll come back and deal with this wolf. Maybe it hasn't noticed me. Maybe it hasn't noticed me. File new. Okay. I just think they're neat. So, VR is wild. So this is the map, by the way, where you can make different foods all together, and then, Ren! Speaking of this map, hello, Ren. This, I would actually like to try and do this for real. We couldn't get past even the first level. Is that VR armpit sweat? No, it is shading that you can't control. It is weird lighting. Could you imagine? Well, I'm sure somebody out there has put arm sweat onto their VTuber, because why not? Fantasy Grounds. That one is so heavy on buying everything. Oh, buying everything. If you use Foundry VTT and have your D&D account, they all connect. Oh, that's good to know. It does look like... I know, I thought so too, but it's just the way the light is hitting me. I did not get sweaty in that kitchen. Though, as I understand it, kitchens can be quite sweaty. But yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's do the drawing before I have to face the wolf. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you the same information that I gave my players, okay? Now, when I played this as the DM, I'll tell you how I described it, and I'll tell you what I gave them. So what I did was I explained to them that they were walking into a room, and across the top of the room, like this, there was stained glass. And the stained glass was all these different colors, and it was vivid and crystal and just like shining in, and you were just overwhelmed by how beautiful it was, right? Just all sorts of cool patterns. Like, this is just stained glass, okay? And then in this situation, I had cutouts of statues, okay? So the statues that I had there for them were of like, got this little guy here. I'm going to do this fast because it's going to take me a long time if I do it the same quality. Got this little guy, you know? And he's a little statue. And then we've got this. Okay, like this. I pick up the statue and throw it at the glass. Pico! Okay, Pico was actually one of the people who did this puzzle. Pico was one of my... Pico was one of the people I was DMing. So you can't tell them. You can't tell them the solution, Pico. You can't tell them. So this is another statue that they got. There was this. Like a little statue. There was this. How did I do this? Oh, right.
I sent you a little smiley face, so you sent me back a little smiley face.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. And also, Pico, I'm wondering if you remember. Let me know if you remember. Got this. And what am I missing? Oh. The solution is to cast magic missile. The hell it is. That is the worst. That's not going to be helpful. Hold on. Fireball. Stop casting fireball at my animals. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, and what am I missing? Okay, there we go. And then they were all on a track. So you were able to move them. If I remember correctly, this was a piece of knowledge I had not picked up until we... Yes, Pico. And it's funny because if some folks here will remember, we talked about this the other night when I was saying that I didn't know not everyone knew this, but most people knew about this. Your quick artistry is quite good. Your quick complimenting of my artistry is quite good, Tigger. Thank you. So let's start. Does anybody here think they know or have a concept of what the solution is here? Hi, Roofish's wife the Roofish. Oofel says, can I ride the bull statue? No, you may not. Also, it's not a bull. Very important. It's not a bull. Does anybody have a concept? You got it. It prevents you from being wrong. I won't spoil. Oh, smart, Buffalo Face. That's right, Tigger. It's a yak. So let's go one by one here. Okay? Let's do this together. What animal is this first owl? Or what is this first animal? Whoops, that's not. Hold on. Okay, we got an owl. Sure. Okay. What's this one? Okay. All right. Yep, that's right. It's not a mouse. We have a vulture. Lizard. It's not a lizard. We have a bear. Goat, yak, rat. You're right. It's a rat. Oh, God, I say it by default now. It's not a lizard. I mean, it is a lizard. No, you're totally fine, Buff. And you're right, also. Your wife says intact. The insurance company? Owl, goat, yak, mouse, vulture, lizard, bear. Iguana. You got it, Oofles. Okay, so now we have all of the names of these things. Owl, goat, yak, rat, vulture, iguana, bear. You're in this beautiful, beautiful, vibrant room. All of these stained glass, all of these different colors coming through, and these weird animal statues that you can just move around. They can be reordered. What order did they go in? Also, you can just shout it out now. Whoever says it, whoever says it first, I'm going to give you points. So go. You got it, Zachary. Yep, it's Word You Biv. Now, this was the interesting part, is that I had no idea. I had no idea that so many people hadn't heard of Roy Biv before. For folks here, did you know? Is Roy Biv brand new to you? Are you like, what the hell's a Roy Biv? Anybody here is like, the hell? I'm curious, because I grew up on Roy Biv. It's new to you? New to you? Okay, so a Roy Biv is an old... There you go. Roy Biv is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's what they taught us in elementary school, to remember the order of operations for the rainbow. So if you know pedmass or bedmass, it's like Roijibib. Same thing. Roijibib's weird older cousin is Iroijibivu. Wait, is ultraviolet? What is the I? Infrared? Interesting. Okay, you learned it in church. That's really cool. Okay, Zekri. That was Zekri, right? Because Zerkus is here too. Okay, good. Okay, I guess I was like, hold on. I have to make sure it goes to the right X person. I'm going to give you some snout sniffs. Good work. But I love making puzzles. I love it. Also, I was showing Digwood the other night, but my dad gave me a whole, well, when he passed, he gave me all of his D&D stuff. And there's books like from 1978. There's one from 1977 called Trolls and Tunnels. That is pre-D&D. And it looks way too related to not be at least used. It's interesting. Users. Zek.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alathius, funny you should say that, because when I showed Digwood that the other night, I said, good thing I'm not showing this on stream, because I'm sure Alathius would say something. Okay. Zachary, congratulations. With your knowledge of Roijibiv, you have earned another 200 snout sniffs. And if you're new here, snout sniffs are what we use here for playing sounds to throw me off of everything whenever you feel like it. Roijibiv, that's different. Hello, Yelta. Good evening. Pre-D&D, but not pre-chainmail. What do you mean by chainmail? Do you mean like real chainmail? Because that's previous. Alathius, what the hell? Stop. You just keep using too many buttholes. What a fine zoo, right? Now, did I actually post this into the Discord? Let me check. Because if y'all ever want to use this puzzle for your own, by all means. Oh, it's the original box set was nicknamed D&D. Oh. Okay, I did get it. Good. All right. Okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Can we just keep talking about D&D? So, for those of you just coming in, when we paused, I wasn't looking that direction, but the camera is focusing in on that wolf right in front of me, and the last time I was here, I died by a wolf. Oh, your uncle served in the Navy with Gygax. That's so cool, Zero. It's funny that you clearly remember learning about prisms and making rainbows in school, but no Roijibiv. I mean, I guess if you were able to just remember things as they were, as opposed to needing a mnemonic. Like, hold on, what was the planets one? What was the planet's mnemonic? It was, hold on, what do we, Mercury, Earth, Mars, Mercury, Earth, Venus, Mars? Hold on, Mercury, Earth. My mother told me, but is it? I bet Memo knows. Memo, what's the mnemonic for planets? Also, welcome. Hi, everybody. There's a wolf in front of me, and I don't want to unpause. Welcome. Salad, hello. Apples, hello. Netflix, hi. Warren, hello. Decibel Blast, Memo, hi. Your very excellent mother just served us 9 pizzas. My very excitable mother just sent us 9 pizzas. My very something mother just served us 9 pizzas. See, I've never heard the pizza part. Also, what is Cubic Odyssey? If you have to run away, let me know. You have a 4-year-old. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. My window is open. There's people below me. I don't care if they hear me shouting about Pluto. The kids gotta know. You gave the chat the pep talk about spoilers. I appreciate that very much. I'm picking up little things here and there because it's unavoidable, but still nothing that really ruins anything. I know the next boss's name, and I knew that there was an egg, and then when we loaded in today, there was an egg next to me, and it just happened. Dwarf Planet, how dare you? My very erotic mother just sent us Chronosian, that's the one I'm gonna remember. Viscera, you know, we always got to bring up Uranus. You know, it's important. It's got to be respected. It doesn't get the respect it requires. Have you checked Uranus? Skeet up, beat up, planet. I heard what I heard, business. There you go. Tonamel, the pizza is how you know we're old. I mean, I like the nudes one. That's pretty funny. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and the former planet known as Pluto. The other night, we were watching a documentary on YouTube about, it's one of Saturn's moons, Oedipus, I think? Oedipus? It's really interesting about how there's an entire side of it that's completely dark because when it rotates around Jupiter, or Saturn, it's so far, no, is it Jupiter? I think it's Jupiter, and it passes through the rings, whatever. Anyway, the point being is that one side of it is so blindingly bright, and the other side is super, super dark because it's always facing a certain direction, so it gets hit. It's tidally locked. Exactly, Permastash. Thank you. So it's just so cool. Planets are so cool, but then you go to sleep and you think about how you're tiny and insignificant and floating, and you almost feel like you can feel yourself colliding through space. Anyway, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Existential crises are free. By the way, I forgot to give away a free sub, so I'm going to do that now. We started talking about D&D and then planets, and you know how it is. I forgot. So good timing. It's like if Minecraft and No Man's. Oh, that's kind of cool. Give away 1 free snoot sub. All right. The giveaway is now starting. You have 2 minutes to enter into chat, ! Sub me. You must not currently have a sub to this channel. If you do, I can't do anything for you. You don't have to be following. But thank you for the follow to take part. There's absolutely no obligations here. If you decide to do this and you win it and you never come back, that's okay. Just use my emotes somewhere. It's advertising for me. That's how we all make it make sense. So yeah, you get to use this. It means you don't get any more ads on this channel if you're here. And if you decide to never come back, you have emotes you can use. And I always like asking everybody in here, if you do currently have a sub here, if you want to show your favorite emotes from this channel, unless it's the access emote, because that's rude. But space talk, I love space. And I don't know nearly enough, but there's so much that I want to look into and to learn. And even just the context of how big space is so hard for us to understand. It blows my mind to think about. Ilmern, are you ignoring me? 48 seconds remaining, ! Sub me in the next 45 seconds if you want to join to get a free sub to this channel. Again, it means that you get full use of the emotes for an entire month across all of Twitch. There's no stopping you now. And then also, no ads if you happen to be in this channel, which I quite often forget to pay any attention to the ads, so you can make use here. We have 23 seconds remaining, ! Sub me to get free emotes to this channel, and no ads for a month, and you don't have to follow. Like, don't feel required. Don't feel like you have to start chatting if you're a lurker. Nothing like that. Nobody's gonna be weird to you. What kind of pie is on my head? We have a rule here. If you drop a pie on my head, you have to tell me what flavor it is. It's only fair. Butter. Your favorite moon is Uncludius because it has a great view of Saturn. My favorite moon is Rhea because my name is Rhea. Is that? My real name is Rhea. So, you did it! It's been done, lazy apples. Congratulations. Let me click on you, and then click on this, and then click that button, and then do that, and away it goes. It's happening. It's happening. Congratulations. Enjoy. Chickens. Blueberry. A classic.
I send the first text in a cute way, and then I don't reply for 7 fucking days, yeah.
Thank you. And thank you to everybody who took part. Now I have to try and pick up with this wolf. Okay. All right. Here's what's going to happen, okay? I'm going to unpause. Also, hi, Lizzie. I'm going to unpause. I'm going to hit the 3 button, and then I'm going to hit the 5 button, and I'm going to get ready, okay? All right, we can do this. We can do this. Wolves are the worst. If you were a moon, you'd be Ariel, because it has a great view of Uranus. Okay. Oh, I love dirty, scientifically accurate planet jokes. Okay, ready? Okay. Okay. Click. 3, 5. Oh, he doesn't see me. Oh. You are carrying... Oh, no. 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 Mm-mm. Okay. He howled. Get out of here, he howled. Run for it. Run your Viking ass out of this stupid mountain. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Get away from me. Well, I hope you all enjoy the inside view of this troll. Up close and personal with his Douglas pouch. How many of you were here for the Douglas pouch conversation, by the way? Which, by the way, Cinder Collie, who is a ER triage, or not, is an ER nurse, actually brought it up with doctors, and they knew what it was. So it's not just like a colloquialism. It's an actual thing that people can talk about. Have I checked the troll's butthole? He doesn't have one. Oh, he's still following me. Also, I love how every time I see Grey Dwarf, I think it's Grey Molken. And yes, it is 2 trolls. So, Nix, you know what's really funny is when I was trying to defeat what was the tree's name? The Ancient? The Elder? Elder. 2 trolls kept appearing. And apparently that's just bad juju. Sir, I'd like to talk to you about your extended warranty, about your internal storage. What if I shoot you? Okay, all right. Is a Douglas pouch the same as a prison wallet? No, because you can't access it unless you've got a real bad time. So the Douglas pouch is the part in Trolls, Sama, how dare you? But yes, that's accurate. Douglas pouch is the void area in between the uterus and vaginal canal and the rectum and connecting tubes. There's actually a name for an absence of anything because it's just the space, right? So it's not like you're going to store a hamburger in there because there's no way to get to it unless you're horribly maimed. But it still has a name, and it's still named after a dude. And I learned about this the way that all people learn about important medical things through a comedian. So, but I also looked it up to make sure it was true. I thought we were still on the topic of space exploration. I mean, we are. The Douglas pouch is a space you can explore. I just wouldn't recommend it. You'd probably get an infection. But if one could store a hamburger, I know, extra storage, but like, you know, I've already got like 3 or 4 places I could store a hamburger. Like, okay, I could put it in my cleavage. That would be greasy, but it would stop my boobs from touching. And I hate when my boobs touch each other. Ooh, another body. Hold on, I want to, God damn it. There's a lot going on. I just need to get out of here. Ooh, blueberries. Get out. Cleavage, as an ex-girlfriend called it, is nature's to-go box. I mean, sometimes it's also nature's bib. Stop doing that. I hate it. Are you guys teamed up? God, he is really getting his troll steps in today. Snoop Burger seems like it would have extra ingredients. Very slimy. Just extra condiments all the way through. Cancer of the Douglas pouch wouldn't be so bad. I mean, maybe. I guess it would spread, though. I don't know. I wonder if it's a thing you can have. If the blueberry moment is in the exact definition of ADHD, Look, it's more like I've had a hard time finding blueberries recently, and I'm gonna take any opportunity I can. Also, I don't know what direction I'm going right now. Like, I know I live over there somewhere. Now there's a pig attacking me. This game is like the perfect representation of the inside of my brain most of the time. Get, move, go. You can't consume that right now. Okay. Am I going to... Up. We have to go that way. Okay, the pigs are just irritating. Like, I could hit you, I could kill and eat you with one hit. Just leave me alone, bud. I think the troll gave up. Nope. No, it didn't. Oh, there's a fresh troll. Please stop. Hi, Hunk. There's something about this game that's just like, oh, it's snoot logging in. Get your troll out from every single ecosystem and make sure they're lined up to pass them on. The inside of your brain constantly trying to kill you and or confuse you. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, there's a lot of stuff in there, and it's not organized. Just collecting all the followers. I've got a parade behind. Oh, they stopped. Nope. There's one. My house is over here, though, so that's nice. Just gotta, you know, wait for the stamina so that I don't drown. Because that's the most embarrassing way to die in this game, I feel. Would you guys agree? Drowning is the most embarrassing way to die in Valheim? Okay, okay. Disagree. Oh, do you think it's tree death, Nev? Can you get the trolls to fight each other? No, Pico, they team up. There are certain things that will attack each other, but a lot of them are just chill. Tree falling. Okay, that's fair. A Viking that can't swim is ridiculous. I agree, but also... don't say what, poor Ratmost. I mean, I am wearing iron chainmail. Like, look at me, I'm a disco ball. Also, I'm a mouth breather, apparently. You can just imagine me breathing. At this point, I know how vicious trees can be. But on the other side of that, it's really risk reward because there is no serotonin, like the serotonin of trees dominoing on one another, right? Okay. We could sit. Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh, for sitting? Okay. All right. Tree Cascade is great. Dominoes never set me up for this expectation. Let's see here. Got that. Mark is complete. This is all well and fine. Okay, okay. How many bosses down? I have beat 3 of them. I beat Bone Mass a while ago, and now I am learning the hell that is the mountains after I realized that the game didn't want me to go to the plains. Welcome on in, and just so you folks know, anybody who's new here, this is completely first playthrough, totally blind, no Googling. I'm not Googling. Oh god, I sound like Killa. Of course, I run into things here and there. Like, I know that there's a place called the Mistlands, and I know that there's an Ashlands, and I know that... Oh, the pigs are still angry. I know... What else do I know? I know the next boss's name is Motor, and it's a her. Motor. And I think that's it. But I'm really happy with the progress I've made in the last basically 2 streams. Alathius grows. Hi, Mitch. Hello. But this is all new to me, and you can also see that I had high hopes for being able to build. This is my dream base, but I don't know how to make a foundation that won't fall with stone. And part of the stream is that you can't tell me, so I can continue to fail exquisitely in brand new and fulfilling ways. Gross is my brand. It is, that's true. But hello, hi. Also, if anybody has any questions about anything, you let me know. Like anything, I like questions. Have you gotten your body back from the Danger Doggo death? Yes, yep. that is what we were wearing right now. I feel like I'm narrating like a fashion walk. Today, Snoot's walking the catwalk in a brand new, recently retrieved iron chainmail, taken straight out of the mouth of a wolf that was trying to gnaw on her leg bone. Spin. I can't spin. I don't think I'm ever gonna get a model contract. There we go. Perfect. What is the best pie? Pumpkin. Next question. Look, I am a white woman, a middle-aged white woman. Pumpkin spice all day long. I'm sorry, it's a stereotype for a reason. I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I refuse. Oops, I cooked that too long. What is the second best pie? Okay. Okay. I live in British Columbia, okay? There is a place called Chilliwack. And in Chilliwack, they have a fly for pie place that has sour cream lemon pie, and it is so good. It is also a band. It's a good band, yeah. Gone, 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 you've been gone so long, you've been gone, gone, gone so long. That's Chilliwack, right? That's a great song. Yeah, and when I first heard of it, I was like, okay, but why would you add sour cream to lemon? It was amazing. I love combinations of food that you're like, that sounds gross, and then you try it and it's amazing. Like blueberry balsamic ice cream. Oh my God. Who did that? If you were in a train traveling at 123 kilometers, thank you for the kilometers, hours north from New York City to Chicago, why are we talking about kilometers if it's New York City to Chicago? And a very large gorilla was roller skating down the same tracks going in the other direction at 1,000 kilometers. How long would it take you until you got smooshed by the gorilla? We would probably murder the gorilla. I mean, unfortunately, that's the way of it. I'm pretty sure that some American would get to it and shoot it before I even knew it was a problem. It's kind of, as a Canadian. No offense. I'm trying to see if I remember any of the lyrics to that song aside from the "Gone, gone, gone, you've gone so long." I didn't mean to calling on the telephone, my girl, to me. She's gone, and that's a tragedy. Yeah, and then she's been gone so long, and we're sad about it. That's the whole thing. It's a good song, though. I like it. Bad science! The best kind. The best science is the kind of science where I don't have to do math. What is this? Fenris hair. Okay. Oh, it's Fenris! Why does it look like metal? I have 16 of them now. What does that mean? Also, you know what's pissing me off about this game, other than the wolves, is I have so much money and I have nothing to spend it on. Like, I've got everything from the merchant. There better be another merchant somewhere. Don't tell me, because I don't know, but I've only met one of them. Am I still wearing bronze pants? Did I lose my leggings, or did I never make any more leggings? I don't even know. Here's my head chest. Don't know what to do with any of that. Buy cocaine and hookers. Well, all of my hooker is right here, and here's my bait. Cocaine isn't in this game, I don't think. I don't know, though. I'm not that far. I'm still learning cooking, but here's my hookers. This is for my fishing that is available in the game called Valheim. Science. Okay, Dwarf Fortress is another one on my list I need to play. And now I'm like, okay, so once I tire of Valheim, and, you know, I guess that I probably end up going to RimWorld for a while because it is my true love. What happens when I have to choose between Vintage Story and, oh, God. Oh, you're still mad. Oh, no, don't be mad. I love you. Here, have this. Out of the way. Okay. Vintage Story and Dwarf Fortress. Can you get away from the door, please? Oh, no. What if there's so many stars that we can't really appreciate a star for being a star? I mean, I think that's true. There's too many. We can get you. No. Thank God. Lots of you need to remember or probably remember last time when I did the whole yakety sax with trying to keep those idiots in there. My house is so dark. It is, because I can't be bothered to turn torches on all the time. So when I run out of resin, that's it. I think there was a torch over here somewhere. But also, Twin Turbo. Twin Turbo, are you a prop plane flyer? Cinder, hello. Hi.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for the follow. This is my base. Like, this is my dream base, okay? Let me illustrate this in my mind palace, okay? So this is the foundation. I've got that down. And then I realized how much stone that was actually going to take. And then I thought about my priorities in life a little bit. And so I have this wild oak tree in the middle, okay? And I want to respect the oak, because you got to respect an oak. And then we've got the pigs in the middle. They're all happy and will eventually not be getting smushed by trolls. And then from here, this is all going to be like the basement. You enter at the top here, and then my bedroom will be over here, but the kitchen in the bottom, and the whole thing will be surrounded by stone. But it's a lot of stone. And also, I don't know how to make the stone stay up. Okay? I don't want to use stone all the way through. I want it to be wood. And then I started seeing, okay, well, I can go to the build. If I get my hammer, I can go to the build, and I have like not heavy build. I have these wood iron beam. I'm like, okay, that sounds good, but also you want iron? What am I, rich? I don't have that kind of iron. I don't have that kind of bronze. Yeah, none of my questions should be answered. That is true. All of my questions are rhetorical. So basically, I just now have a nice big roller skating area. Stone likes to stay down. It does. Like, my floor crumbled down when I tried to make some amendments, and I didn't bother to fix it, which is also why my cooking area is not currently a level higher than it should be. All questions rhetorical, yes, unless I say this is not rhetorical. Cinder, how was work? Did I already say we were talking about the Douglas pouch? I just needed to bring that up. It's important to me. So, okay, you want a blueprint? Hold on. Paint. File new. Wait. Escape. Let me out. This is fine. X. File new. Okay. So, okay. So from the top, we have, this is the courtyard. We are not drawing the pouch. We have the tree. Okay, here's the oak tree, right? And then there's pigs in here being pigs. Okay. Then we have the outer wall with the little doors here. Okay. Then we have the area around it, which we currently have down as a foundation. Then we have another wall. I mean, we can just start calling my castle the Douglas pouch. I'm okay with that. But I want the Douglas to be like Douglas Adams, as opposed to whatever Douglas discovered the pouch. Look, we all discover our own pouches, okay? It's your pouch. Your name here pouch. Hi, Aramati. Hello. So it's gonna be like this, okay? And my kitchen is here. Now, this is the bottom floor, right? So notice that there's no... This is just the city from Attack on Titan. Listen, there is no bossing, say. Notice that there's no door right here, right? So this is the first level. The second level, however, is going to have stairs going down. So if you were to look at it from the front, you're going to see it like this. Okay, so this is going to be the first level. And then there's going to be a second level here, where you're going to see the tree coming out, but only a little bit, because the pigs are down here. My room is over here, and then there's a locked-in area all the way through. But this is where the doors will be. And then there's going to be a moat, and there's going to be a dock. Like, I have grand plans, okay? When I started this game, I remember, and I think I was talking about this the other night, but I feel silly now. Not for real, but, like, I was saying to Killa, I'm going to build the Winchester house in Valheim. And he was like, all right, have fun. I was like, I'm going to do it. He's like, I'm sure you are. Fine. There's no way in hell. You could never. It would take you literal years of actual human time to build the Winchester house. Also, if you've ever been to the Winchester house before, wave your hand at me. I mean, put a hand in the chat or something, because I can't see you. I don't have a camera in your house. yet, so I can't tell if you're waving at me or not. But I got to go to the Winchester house, and I love it because it's crazy. You were there for the conversation. Excellent. Excellent. But I was like, it would be really cool to have a video game recreation of the Winchester house, because that place is crazy. Oh, Iron Bar, it's so cool. Highly recommend. And if anybody here doesn't know what I'm talking about with the Winchester house, it is not Sam and Dean Winchester, no. But it is the widow of the Winchester gunman, the rifle maker. After he died, she went to a psychic, and the psychic said, bad things will happen to you when you stop building your house. So instead of stopping building her house, she kept going. And it is wild. Like, to go through just staircases that go nowhere, random doors. It's sad, but it's also just a really special kind of crazy. Like, she really created something special. I feel bad for her. It must have been a horrible life, but also very interesting. It metastasized. I don't know how to say that word. Metastasized? I know what it means. Yes, cancer house. Pretty much, yeah. She also got really sick, if I recall. Okay. But yeah, there's floor plans online. There's lots of pictures and stuff if you're curious in the kind of wild architecture. I can't remember how many rooms there was, but I keep hearing pigs just in pain, and I can't tell if they're fighting each other at this point or if they are just birthing more pigs. Can I give them honey? What if I gave them honey? I haven't tried that yet. You keep imagining the house from Edith. Oh, Cornosian, yes. I thought the same thing. I love that game. It's gorgeous. It does definitely have those vibes, but actually get out of... Ow! Stay away from the door. Also, they better not be hitting Iborama. Your bases are all a bit Winchester. I mean, I kind of started going that direction as well, right? It's like you start building an add-on for what you need, and then suddenly like, oh, well, what if I had a watchtower? You build up. And in one direction, you're like, I don't really need it. So you build the other direction, and suddenly everything's different. Why are there always enemies nearby? Oh, right, my egg. I don't know what to use it on. What do I do with it? Don't tell me. That's rhetorical. What do I do? What? Hold on. Egg. Far heavier than it looks with a faint humming sound. Can't be teleported. What the hell do I have anything new I can build? Misk. Fire. You probably shouldn't put the egg in the fire. Stone pile. No. Wood. Dragon adornment. No. Crafting. Obliterator. No. Building. No. Heavy build? What is this? Crystal wall. No. Furniture. Bed. Can I put it in a bed? Let go, hammer. 1. Okay. Well. No dragon adornment? I mean, I don't need it right now. As far as I know. But now I have an egg. I mean, I could try and keep it secret, but where am I... I want to put it down somewhere nice, but it won't let me. So, I mean, I guess it goes into a chest for now, because what else am I going to do with it? But... that's all it tells me? Heavier than it looks with a faint humming sound? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Oh my god, what if I could ride it? That'd be cool. I don't think I've ever seen anybody ride anything in this game. Seems unlikely. Okay, so we have one frost potion left. Do I have anything else for that? What is the... Let's go see what the recipe is. I can never remember. Also, we have an ad coming up in 36 seconds. Make it an Instagram. Ferdy, could you imagine how many spoiler posts I would get about that? I'm almost curious. Just like, look at this egg I found. Daily updates. You know, follow, like, and subscribe, or whatever people do on Instagram. Get the gram. Frost potion is... Oh, it's not even one of those frost things. I couldn't even remember. Only eggs. Just cook it up with some sugar and set it to only flans. Get it? You get it? Flans. Flans. General dragon lore is dragon like fire. That's true. Dragons do like fire. But, okay, but all of the ones I saw in the mountain, they weren't on fire. They were in nests. Maybe I have to steal a nest. Maybe I steal a nest. Oh my god, we're gonna try and steal a nest. Okay, hold on. Honey, thistle, blood bag, gray dwarf eye. Very normal things. Honey, thistle. I might be out of blood bags. I gotta go to the swamp. Oh, man. Gray dwarf eye. Ooh, stink. Oh, my wishbone. Keep that with me. Oh, my pickaxe. I need that too. Oh, that's bronze. Do I need that? What is happening out here? Why is everything so violent in this game? I think it's just a pig, like, thrashing itself against a wall. Yeah, I could nest thief it. Like, the egg didn't look like it was in an actual nest, but I don't know. Withered bone. Cinder, are you a fan of fire, would you say? As a dragon? Partial? Bronze axe. I don't want to lose anything. Potions. Other potions. Okay, the axe can go here. A group of cats is called a clouder. The hell? Says who? Who decided that? How are other humans alive in this game? I mean, there is that part of it. I don't think there is. I think this is limbo. Like, I think that's the whole idea, is everyone's dead and this is limbo. But how is this anyone's idea of a relaxing afterlife? Maybe they don't want a relaxing afterlife. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe as a Viking, you have to go through shift work here. Also, I don't seem to have any blood bags, but what I do have is carrots, which I think we'll all agree is similar. These are turnips. Oh, ding-a-ling! It's not meant to be relaxing. You're on a mission for Odin. Am I, though? Like, I don't know that. Nobody has told me that in this game. He just keeps showing up and staring at me. It doesn't feel like I'm on a mission. Isn't Limbo not meant to be relaxing? I mean, I guess, but I thought this was Valheim, like, I'm in eternal heaven now because I was this amazing Viking, but I don't know my own backstory either. Like, I could have been a dick. Like, maybe I threw rocks at children. Who knows? Maybe this is punishment. Did Hugin at the beginning? You know, I was more interested in him telling me about things like building than I was about the lore, probably, at that time. I could go back and read it, though. To prove myself? I guess. Carrots. Carrots. I still find it really funny, though, how important farming and housing is in this game. I was not expecting that. Why so little dingalings? What have I done wrong? Okay. Turn up.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
I wish it would tell me how many turnips I had left when I was doing this, instead of telling me, it takes 1 turnip. I'm like, I know. It's pretty obvious to me, game, but thank you. Either that or in a text scroll. Oh, see, I should go back and reread things that I was told. Now that I'm at a place where maybe I've seen a lot more and I can put more context together. Okay. They've watched what you've done to kids in RimWorld, and here we are. I feel like Odin should not be allowed to watch RimWorld. It seems unfair. I was wondering if you still had the hints from Hugin. I do, I think. I've got my full bird library here, so increasing my... I have my foreskin power of Eikthyr. Your ability to run and jump is improved. That's all fine. My message log added... Wow, so... so important. So thorough. You heard me. I like how that's what got your attention. Added carrot, added carrot, added carrot. It's just another farm game with violence like RimWorld or Stardew. Yeah, absolutely. Cartography table. I made that. Wait, is this alphabetical? Lore. Boars. Like, this isn't actual lore. Inventory. Trader Haldor. Some traders have found themselves into the 10th world. If you find yourself in need of special commodities, you might want to seek them out. One of them should be in a forest somewhere such as this. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. Great. Settling in. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling fresh and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests where you can store things. It's a good practice to always have spare equipment. Shut up, Raven. I'm Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. It's always something. Forsaken trophy. Return to the sacrificial stones. Okay, that I know. Forsaken altars. Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal. Death. Each time you're struck down, you will forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the site of the accident. Build a bed. Okay. The cold, Eikthyr defeated, encumbrance. It's not that thorough. Like, he's not really telling me much, except for the whole, hey, in order to get to Valhalla, you gotta do these things. Which, honestly, very rude. Like, did I agree to this? Probably not. Is that very Wheel of Time, Pico? I haven't read it, so I don't know. I'm sure there is overlap, because they're probably taking from similar things, right? 7. You go here. You can go here. Wishbone, you're coming with me. Interesting. Lazy Fox, hello, thank you for pets. Let's go see what we can cook. Bat guys, hello. You've got 70 Why do you have 7 colonies? What are each one slightly different? What do you mean I don't have... What else do I need to be cookable here? Dandelions? Let's just put everything in our inventory and hope for the best. Mushrooms? Clouds? God, I hate the Buke Berries so much. I know I mention that every time we play this game, but I hate them so much. Blood bags! Oh my god, okay. Grey Dwarfy. Oh, I do have... Oh, I already have more frost. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Every time I play this game, I'm reminded of something else that bothers me about it, like the lack of being able to sort. Mead. Tasty. Wait, needs to be fermented. What? Lower health regeneration, but increased stamina regeneration. Medium healing. Minor healing. I think I'll create more of these. But I have to put other stuff down first, so let's do that. I will put... You can go here. That's fine. One with stream, one with girlfriend, one without girlfriend, and off stream. Is your girlfriend enjoying it too? Like, does she want to play with it? Or is she just watching so far? Because it is... I mean, RimWorld's the game that it's what you make of it, right? So, quality of life mods are in your future. Yes. There's a few quality of life that I really like. RimHUD is always going to be my top, though. RimHUD does... It carries the whole thing. Ooh, deer stew. Gray. Look. Nah, I got nothing. Don't look. Don't look at me. Okay, I have some deer soup. I'm gonna put my thistles away, my dandelions, my carrots, turnips, mushrooms. I've got deer stew and carrot soup. I've got poison arrows. Oh, I've got the mead. Let's go put that into the mead dingaling. It looks so cute up on the wall. He's got like this nice red hat. I do need to find more frost caves, but now I'm wondering, like, is it one per mountain? This is rhetorical. I'm wondering at this point, like, oh, hey, is it one per mountain? Am I going to find more up there? Like, getting away from the stone golems doesn't seem so bad. I was able to run my ass away. So that's okay. But who knows? Okay, I don't have enough feathers. Is this just wood? It is wood. Craft some more arrows. That was it. Withered bone. I've got crystal shards. I've got Fenris hair. Okay, so what is the deal with the new stuff over here? I have... Wait, is it... Is it over here? Fenris leggings. Okay.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
5 wolf pelts, 20 hair. So I need, like, way more. I need way more. Okay. Oh, yep. What's up, Gray? You're doing a multiplayer mod together? That's adorable. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love it. As long as you guys don't fight over it. Beautiful. Good to know. Okay. More wood. Wood, resin. Do I need the poison arrow? I'm gonna take it anyway. Do I have more food? Where's my cape? My cape's right here. My ooze bomb can go in the top. I think this can be equipped here. Let's move these over. Put this down here. Food can go here. Hammer. That's probably okay. Let's put the smaller ones up here. That's fine. That's fine. All right. You've killed 3 bosses and you have the boss power for the first boss. Can you answer the question I am avoiding asking? Wow. That was a very good way of getting around that. You have the boss power for the first boss. Can you answer the question I am avoiding asking? The question I'm assuming is why don't I have Bone Mass's ability on right now? Because this gives me stamina, and when I'm returning to get my body, it makes me run more. But now I'll go switch to Bone Mass. I was thinking about it. I still don't know what's best, right? When I'm going through this, it's so hard to tell. My power, I would say, is the ability to run away real fast. That's my main thing that I've gotten really good at. Also, look how gross. Look at Jellyfish Man. Also, since these are going in order, it looks like, so this must be motor, which I wouldn't have guessed. Does it say anything on the back? Black wings across the moon and sun, down from the mountain our mother comes. Her weeping to... Oh, it must be motor, like, mother in the language that this is. The question is more, have you hung all the heads, and are you making this choice in an informed way? I mean, all the heads are hung. Here they all are. This one makes me chop wood real fast, which I don't care about. This one gives me better stamina and jumping. And this one gives me a damage modifier. And I don't know how to answer the rest of that. Okay. So let's... I never do anything well-informed. That's my main power. Okay. Let's go back to our house. It's determined by playstyle. My playstyle is running away like a coward. So, like, I play Apex the same way too. I am much more likely... Stop it with the enemies. It's fine. I think you just mean the pigs. They're outside. It doesn't matter. They're pigs. I can kill them in one hit. Even in Apex, like, if somebody gets downed, I'm going to run away from that and restore them from the thingy instead of trying to fight everybody else off and revive them. Like, I'd rather stay long term. It's lower risk. I don't want to try and prove myself as like the big dick of shooting people, you know? I don't care, and also I'm not, so. Alright. Food. Oh, I need more food. Day 263. We're going to start our day with a beautiful bowl of carrot soup and maybe some deer stew. Let's go over here and see what else we've got. More. Okay, we've got a lot of that. Honey? Wait, what do I need for turnip stew? Oh, I need the... God damn it, I keep forgetting. I need the dingle over top of the oven. Is your character based on a little-known cartoon character, perhaps? I'm so glad you asked that. Nobody's asked that in a while. Well, my model is based on this. So you're correct.
Do you mind
It is...
identifying what you are?
It is somewhat based on the raccoons, which is a Canadian cartoon, which I think you're probably thinking about. So it's actually based on a real animal called the Dick Dick. I am a Dick Dick VTuber, and kind of tapirish as well, because it's about the nose for me. I just think it's funny. As helicopter Dick Dick. See? And then we have like Secret of Nims, so old 80s cartoon. We have the tapir, which is the extra length in the dongle. My sketch in the bottom left. The Ice Age tapirs, which I think are super funny. And then, yeah, raccoons. The sneers. The sneers. Absolutely. Thank you for asking. It's actually really exciting to me that somebody picked up on it without actually having seen the chart in the first part. Also, I'm just playing with my nose out of habit. The dongle. The dongle. Look at this thing fly. Woo! Goes right into my face sometimes. Also, if you ever come into VR chat, you can pull my nose and my ears. And you can also, like, leave them where they are stretched to. It's weird, but somehow entertaining. Such as VR. You didn't know that those are based on an actual animal. I think those ones are based on aardvarks.
You text me one night in my brain and I reply yes. Full stop.
Jeffy, thank you for the gift sub to Bat Guys. Did you just fish for a sub? Get sub, nerd. You did it. You did it. You did it. Connect your Wi-Fi to the dongle. You should. You didn't know those were based on... Secret of Nim is one of your favorite all-time movies. We must be about the same age, Nix, I'm guessing. Also, then, you probably also really like The Last Unicorn? The Last Unicorn? Also traumatic? How dare you, I did not. It's okay, everybody does it. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You had a crush on Mrs. Brisby? Optician, you were already up there for the single mothers, even the single rat mothers, or mouse mothers. Mousethers. High five, fellow Canadian millennial. Okay, here, so before I got distracted by being able to show my chart to someone, I remembered that what we need to do is recreate the piece of this that lets me turn this up to a level 2 kitchen, which is somewhere in here. It's this. 3 thistles, 3 dandelions. Oh, I can totally do that right now. Dandelions, thistles, get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. I need you to stay together so I can build you. Okay. And then right over top. Somewhere. How do I... Perfect. Great. Good. Let go. Okay. Carrots. I don't want to make carrot soup. Mead. Okay, I don't care about that. All right. Turnip soup. What do I need? Why do I need pig meat if it's turnip stew? Why does that not make it pig stew? What is minced meat sauce? Oh my god. I have to kill... I'm going to go kill so many pigs. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to enjoy it too. This whole game is just step after step of things you need to follow to make meals. Should have called it like Gordon Ramsay's Trip to Valhalla. Also, by the way, if you've ever been to Burger in Las Vegas, it's only so-so. That's his restaurant over there, by the way. 3. I'm gonna bash some animals. Hi. Why aren't you moving? Oh, that's a trunk. I don't wanna. Valhalla's Kitchen? Okay, there's gotta be better. We have to be able to come up with the perfect restaurant name for a restaurant in Valhalla. I would absolutely watch Valhalla's Kitchen though. 1 Hour, One Life is also like this. Yes, I've played that. I've also played 2 Hours, One Life. I find it wild how well people take care of each other in that game. Nice back, guys. FR works. Hello, turn pig stew. Exactly. Exactly. Like if it's going to be equal, so maybe there's more turnip than pig, and the pig is just to decrease the bitterness of turnip. Like turnip can be really good, but only if it's roasted in a specific way. Otherwise, it tastes like tonsil stones. Tonsil stones. Freya's Fried Fun Times. Is that a topless bar? The Barking Deer? Okay, that sounds like a cool pub, actually. Nothing like being born from a nice experience. Wait, what? Okay. Where is all the angry meat? I'm at the club. Where all the angry meat at, though? Oh, there we go. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's the wind. 1 Hour, One Life is something I think everybody should experience. It's a good example of wholesomeness on the internet. Like, I've never seen that level of people just trying to take care of each other and making sure that new players are welcomed. What is happening right now? You know what? Screw this. Screw this. Come here. Come here. Nope, you just stop running. Oh. Oh, my stamina, though. Okay, good. Unless you face a grief. Yeah, those seemed... Luckily for me, I guess, when I did play, I never ran into that. So it wasn't a problem. Ew, oh, God. How is Andrew Tate's anybody's role model? Like, what a little dweeb. Where are we here? Snoot 1, deer 3 or 4. I mean, the deer are very good at getting away from me. And also, I would say it's not so much the deer getting the points, but the wind. It is the wind that is wronging me. Also, that bird is playing with my soul right now. It knows I want to shoot it, but it knows I can't. Iris, hello! How you doing? You have no idea what tonsil stones taste like. So, tonsil stones... Okay, I have... Look, number one, why do we have tonsils? Like, why do we have holes in the back of our throat palate? Like, why does there need to be a hole back there for stuff to congregate in? That's gross. Hi, Noel. Hello. Snoot must have been a Skyrim guard in another life. Must have been the wind. I would be faster, but I've taken an arrow to the knee. Oh, God. Is that, like, that and cake is a lie? Those are just millennial strongholds for, yeah, we had quotable things. Tonsil stones stink. They don't have flavor, they just hurt and stink. Yeah, and it's weird because it's just this buildup of, I guess, like, throat tartar? I mean, is that what you would call it? Oh, you little idiot. Here. Ugh. God damn it. I can't keep my arrows up today. Here we go. This works. I also hate that I keep using the word hate. That's not quite right. But every time it thinks I'm swimming, it puts my weapon away. I'm gonna punch you. Yeah. Yeah. You think I can't hurt you because I accidentally put my mace away every time I get in the water? You're wrong. Chef, hello. Yes, throat tartar. You've joined at an opportune moment. Do we think there's a wedding reference, or do we think that that idea is just lame? About throat tartar? What? Oh, no, we don't need to build a... You, come back here. Oh, no, come here. Stop running. Stop running, it will be over faster. Probably. Okay. Yes. Why is the blood so weirdly pink? Nope. Why are all these trees so deer-colored? Everything looks like a deer. Throat tartar is a great way to call it. It seems to be what it is. The holes are there to catch germs coming out of your body to prep the defenses. So they're there to make tonsil stones. Like, that's their actual job. And then the idea is that we, like, cough it up. Like, I'm sure most people never even notice it because they just cough a little bit and then it's in their mouth and they swallow and it's gone, right? Like, I don't get a lot of tonsil stones. It's once in a while. But I've known people who get them a lot. You've never had the experience. So, if you open your mouth real big and look into a mirror and look at the back bottom of your throat best you can, you might see white dots there. That's tonsil stones. And once you know, and you know the feeling difference between seeing them and the feeling that your throat, you start a connection. And you're like, oh, that's what that is. And then it's, it ruins your life. It's fine. Boar meat, sausages, minced meat, okay, deer stew. So I still need to cook the deer if I want to make a stew out of it. You had 3 in a range of 4 months, and then 1 again. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's so random. Wait, what can we play in Korea? Valheim? Oh, or one life? I mean, they're gross. You don't want them. Like, you're not missing out, if that's your question. Like, that's not a... I'm so worried about accidentally culling my meats. I'm not an alien. I'm not an alien. Not yet. I mean, eventually probably, but who wouldn't be? Bodies are strange. That's why it's one of my favorite topics. It's just, it's wild how different everyone's bodies are and what they do. Everything's a little bit different. How much meat did I get? My God. Okay. Tonsils aren't so bad, though. You know what one is really weird to me, though, is accidentally pulling your meat. Yes. It's just that, okay, if you don't take the meat out on time, it turns into coal. And I can't eat that. Necktails can be cooked, yes. But I think the menu item that I'm looking at for them has them raw and wriggling. Which one is it? Is it minced meat stew? Yeah. So this boar meat and necktail is uncooked. Okay. 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 When I was about 26 years old, 26, 27, something like that, I was in Calgary. Which is how you know a story is going to be good if it starts with I was in Calgary. Hold on. Minced meat, deer stew, carrot. Okay. I got this really bad pain in my toe when I was doing a presentation because I was there to do training for other people. And it started getting worse and worse to a point where I couldn't stand anymore. And it turned out that my 26-year-old self, who didn't eat red meat, didn't drink beer, had gout. And I have never had another flare-up of it. And I find that wild. Calgary is in Alberta, which is the Texas of Canada. I think training is very important, and I enjoy it. Heck to you haters. So yeah, the King's disease, exactly. It was because of the people. It could have been all the people. They were saturating the air. But I always find that really funny. Like a 26-year-old who doesn't have beer. Wait, Goobers has gout? Oh, I have a gout friend. I mean, again, I've only had a flare-up once in my entire life. So I don't know. Like, is it once you have gout, you're in the club? Like, that's it? There's no, candidacy test I have to continue to take? Or it's just I had it once. I was diagnosed by doctors. I was given inflammatories for it. But knowing the pain, I think, is, yeah, that could make you part of a club. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That was a wild pain. If you don't know anything about gout, for me, it was in my big toe. It can be anywhere, but in the big toe is the most normal. And it hurt so much that if a single super thin bed sheet touched my foot, I would like yelp in pain. It is inexplicable unless you've experienced it. It is wild. Darkness, hello! Is the chronic pain from watching how poorly I play Valheim? I bet that contributes a little bit. It's probably not the source, but I'm sorry. Hi. Hello. I found an egg! Darkness, look! Look! Hold on. Okay. Look! Look at my egg! I don't know what to do with it, but it's mine and I found it. It reminds me very much of, like, Lisa Frank. Just a little bit of Lisa Frank in Valhalla, you know? Can I put it on an item stand? I hadn't even considered, because I was like, I want to find a nest for it. What if I could hatch it? What if I could have a little dragon friend? You described it as if someone had inserted broken glass between your toe joint, so even the slightest movement felt like ripping pain. That is a great example, Cornosian. And I would also add that the skin feels like it's on fire. Scorched. Lack of sugar, and as long as you root a haggis on your shins, you will be good. What? What if you make a huge omelet? You know what, actually? I don't think I've unlocked that recipe, but you best believe if I unlock an omelet, the first thing I'm going to do is run back here and slurp that egg on up. I could item stand it. Do I have what I need for an item stand? I need nails and wood. Useless money. I know I have nails here somewhere. Again, for anybody who's here to heckle my organization or lack thereof, look. The problem is I was supposed to be setting up this whole other house with organization, and then I didn't. So, you know, math, you know too much. God, I have so many deer heads. There's just so much of everything, and I hate that I don't know what I do and don't need. What was I doing? Oh, right, the item stands. I'm looking for brass nails. And I know I have some out here somewhere. Somewhere. The bees are happy. I need everything. It's not only do I need everything, but I need at least 30 of everything to start with. You gotta bite your tongue. Is that why you go insta-lurk? I appreciate that, by the way. I just hope you know that. If it's hard to talk without coming up with stuff, I respect lurkers anyway, but because I am a lurker. But where the hell are my nails? If you were me, where would you put the nails? That's not a nail. You're not a nail. the hell's my name? Hi, Sumner. How's it going? Oh, you got the B. Wait, are you from what's his face? B man?
All right, let's have some fun. Time to get crazy.
No, you're okay. I thought that was from what is that man's name? The person's the B man. What the hell's his name? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I've wronged everyone. Where are my nails? Spectrier, ghost. You got it, Clip Owl. Wait, is all I get is ghost? You keep your nails on top of your fingertips. Do you guys... Okay, sorry, this is a quick change of things here.
To work. Everybody wears white shirts. I'm not popular enough to be different.
Hello there. Found them.
Have you checked your partner?
I'm surprised that took that long, newbie. I found them. They were in the kitchen. That makes sense. They're in my utility drawer. Good night, bad guys. Sleep well. And welcome, Membranes. Hello. Do you ever get way too aware of your fingernails on the fingernail beds and you start to like feel them and you can feel like the connection between the finger and the nail? Because that's weird, right? Anyway, Art Redeem. File new. You too, Butter? Okay. Chef is like writing up a letter to the FBI, just like, here are the reasons why I think Snoot_TV is an alien. Feel my eyelashes. No, not really. I know my husband can feel his eyelashes though, because sometimes he goes to rip them out. Let's see. Spec. Whoop. That's correct. Spectrier. Okay. Do dick-dicks have nails or claws or hoofs? They have hoofs. Little hoofs. Oh, no. Yelta, no. Don't say things like that, because now I'm hyper aware of my fingernails. Are you also aware of your own tongue? Oh, God, don't do that when I'm trying to talk to people. Tongues are weird. This is just a ghost. Wait, what is a spectrier? Okay, there's got to be something else I'm not seeing. Because, like, a specter is just, it's a ghost. But if it's spectre, is that like a French ghost, I guess? It's a French ghost. So we'll give him a jaunty hat. We'll give them a smoke in a cigarette holder. And a little mustache. We'll give them a handkerchief. Thank you for the lurk, Chef. Take care. Thanks for dropping in, by the way. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, now if you're a fresh... Wait. I've drawn that before, Iris, actually. I remember we did a... what was it called? It was a Pokemon that had Noir in the name. And I drew it as like a detective with a cigarette, and then it was the smoke of its own cigarette. Which, by the way, if you guys want to know a really good Canadian song, there's a song called Jealous of Your Cigarette by Hawksley Workman. Highly recommend. Good song. Weird video. Let's see. Okay, so what is his ability, though? This is the part where I'm like, okay, great. We have the beginning of a Pokemon, sure, but what does he do? How does he fight? Baguette. And since he's a ghost, you can kind of also see it through him. He doesn't have arms. He doesn't need them. I don't know why I did that. Doesn't look right. What else? What else? Hawksley Workman I really enjoyed as well, Pico. Yeah. Same with, Thornley and... What was the other one? Big Wreck. Also good. And I Mother Earth? Oh my god. Okay, he's got a baguette. He probably keeps his cigarettes in him too, because I mean, if I were a ghost and there was no real innards and things just floated, I'd probably do that too. Maybe his lighter is in here? Maybe that's how he fights. Maybe he just collects something inside of him and then just uses it that way. Maybe there's like fire coming out from his lighter because he's like creating an explosive reaction. That could work. Espresso? Okay. I mean, he probably just fights with apathy based on how I've drawn him. Let's see what the actual Pokemon looks like. Snide remarks about your cuisine. Spectrier. Oh, it's a horse? Oh, come on. Wait. Hold on. Is that because... Oh, it is! It's like a farrier, but like... Oh, okay. So what's funny is I was thinking farrier, but I was like, well, it's not gonna be that, because why would it be? It's a mount from another Pokemon, Calyrex. It said that its kicks can separate one's soul from their body. It runs through the night, absorbing the life force of sleeping creatures, and craves silence and solitude. Same. It also doesn't use its sense of sight for whatever reason. It might be based on the Horsehead Nebula. It's cool. I like its feet. I like it. Un serpent, It's not a snake, it's a ghost. Very important. Very important that you need to divide those two things. Thank you for the request, Clip Owl. Mine is way better. I thought you might enjoy that, Smurf. Okay. All right. What am I doing? I need... Oh, right. Okay, so I got the nails. I want to make a stand. In order to make a stand, I need to get fine wood. Oh, no. Do I have any fine wood? Snootamon cards? You know, Butter, it's something we've talked about before. And by we, I just mean me to myself, I guess. Which I didn't realize until I said it out loud. But basically just going back through and grabbing all the Pokemon that I've made and seeing if I could turn them into actually cleaned up Pokemon and making that a coloring book. So what's really cool is KBJ, I have a couple coloring books from him of just like printouts of the original doodles and everything that I'd done. I want to basically redo a lot of them and get them crisp and clean and put that together. I think that'd be cool. So, okay, I need to get fine wood, which means I need my axe, which I put somewhere. I put my axe somewhere. Ooh, a Terra deck. That'd be cool. Wait, it's Tarot, right? Tarot? Tarot? I always forget every time I say it. Because then I start thinking about potatoes. The like, yams. Tarot? Tarot? Now I'm stuck. Make a stand. I wish to stand? No, no, no. I forgot. God, it's like a word I just can't say without somebody being like, hold on. Excuse me, did you say the word stand? Tarot. Okay, I thought so. And what about what is the potato that's like taro? It's like a yam. I think it's purple. There's a lot of them in Japan. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, probably. Let's go chop down some nature. Taro. It's also taro. Okay. Taro? Oh, it's different. So it's taro for the cards and taro for the... Wait, taro... Hold on. Taro for the veggie and taro for the cards? The root veggie they turn into chips and claim it's healthy? I mean, it's probably not healthy, but healthier. Everything is more healthy than something else in comparison. Beach. Sorry, I wasn't calling you a beach. I just walked past one. I'm looking for birch. Sorry, Gray. Gray, if it ends up that there's cows in this game, I'm going to get one and call it Gray Milkin. What do you think of that? In Hawaii, the McDonald's have taro pie. Yes, they do, and I never got to try it. When I was there, I also didn't get to try, what is the Spam with the rice and the egg? It was in Japan, too. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting you here, but... Come back. Stop running. God. Sometimes it just takes animals way too long to explode into pieces. Mitsubi? Is it Mitsubi? I thought there was a different name for it in Hawaii. It's a different name in Hawaii than it is in Japan. You're used to the other streamer abusing you? Look, I'm not here to abuse you. You know? I mean, I'll make puns from your name, but that's how I show my love. My respect is by giving you puns. It's Mitsubi in Japan. What the hell was it? I keep on wanting to say Moco Loco, but that's not it. It's, oh, this is gonna bother me. Hold on. Hawaii, Mitsubi name? Spam Musubi. It's most commonly known as Spam Musubi. Okay, so they did call it Musubi. I thought there was something else with like a Loco or a Moco in its name. Loco Moco. It is. It's Loco Moco. Consists of white rice topped with a hamburger patty and brown gravy. Okay, it's different, but I got them all mixed up together. Taro fries? I would try that. I confused, yeah, Four Loco. I think that might be right. He bets your life on how many crypts are in swamps. Maybe that's how he shows his love, by, you know, pretending your life is up for gambling. Momofuku? That's similar. Good night, Lazy Fox. Sleep very well. Thank you for hanging out. Loco Moco looks good. I mean, it's hamburger and on rice with gravy. How could it not be good? Like, it's straightforward. Basically, I noticed a lot of things in Hawaii and Japan are similar to what we have, but instead of potatoes, instead of fries, it's always rice. Which I kind of wonder about the trade-off there. Day 264. I have so many things I want to do. Right, fine wood. God damn it. Spam Musubi is awesome. Yeah, I didn't get to try it when I was there. And I don't know where I would even find it here. If I even could. I also want to find pineapple Dole Whip. Because that was amazing in Hawaii. I don't even like pineapple. And that was so good. Snoot, what's the tastiest food you had while traveling? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, this is difficult. Oh, no. Okay, because I've been to Japan twice, right? I would say one of those things is Ichiran. And unfortunately, and I'll say unfortunately, because I really wish I could be like, oh, it's this little place that, you know, so few people know of, blah, blah, blah. No, it's a chain restaurant in Japan that is where you get to go in and sit at your own little booth and nobody looks at you or talks to you. But their ramen is so good. And I had ramen so many different places in Japan. And, like, I've traveled almost all of Japan, like, end to end, right? And I would find other places that were like, okay, the broth here is as good as Ichiran. Oh, the meat here is as good as Ichiran. Oh, the noodles here are as good as Ichiran. But it would never be like all three of these components are better. So that's definitely one of those things. Another is a curry that I had in a little tiny back alley, stools with your back up against the wall, one person area in, I think it was Kyoto. Bombardactyl would know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was in Kyoto. And I had potato croquettes with curry and rice, and it was so good. I'm so hungry. The time is, oh my god, it's 10. Wow, this went really fast today. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna play a little bit more. But I am hungry. Oh, hello! Scrubs! Hello, Scrubs. Wait, Escape First Alchemist? What the hell is that? I mean, first of all, thank you for the raid. Second of all, what the hell is that? Hi, Fists. It's your birthday! Hold on.
You're the birthday, you're the birthday, you're the birthday, boy or girl.
For non-binary. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! We're talking about our favorite foods. I hope you're having one of your favorite foods for your birthday. I can give you one of these too. It's free for me, so. Look at that snoot fly. Woo! Okay, I need fine wood. Where the hell am I gonna get fine wood from? Dang it, I wanted to go into the mountains. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. Because, like, I only have my card store tomorrow. There's this place in Hawaii that made Simon called Shiro's. What was it made out of, butter? You need to find a... Okay. Oh, wait, are we not out of Taurus territory yet? I guess so. I'm also a Taurus. Hello. Not that it matters, but it's fun to think about. Ooh, Beth, raspberries.
Sploosh.
Thank you for the sploosh. Nobody has wet me in a while. You guys are real bad at taking care of your weird snoot Tamagotchi. 9 hour 4 games? My god. Exographer. I'm Metrofoid, okay.
Daddy. What?
Hi, Pythos. The root trees are dead, kind of. Wait. Scrubs. Kind of like Return to Obra Dinn. I'm writing it down. Hold on. Everybody shut up. Wait. Stop talking. Don't get it off my screen. I need to see it. Chat. Stop being chat. I hate calling you chat. That's weird. Root trees are dead. Okay, you can talk again. Thank you. Am I dying? Great. It's good? Okay, excellent. Because I was saying the other day, I want to find more Obra Dinn things. Instead of filling in a ship's roster, you're filling in a 50-person family tree. That's so cool. See, I was kind of thinking Edith Finch would end up being like that. You must be exhausted after that long of a stream, though, so if you need to run, by all means do so. I really appreciate your raid, especially on something as special as your birthday. Happy birthday. I know it's like, birthdays can often feel like fluff when you're like, oh, it's my birthday. No, it doesn't matter, though. But, like, what else do we have to mark our like, the fact that we're alive on this weird planet that we've found ourselves on? We have a year? That's what we use? Let's celebrate it. Happy birthday. It's nice to know you. I'm chopping a birch. The number of parts in our body that hurt. Oh my lord. I knew things were going to start hurting as I got older. It's just that there's so many other things. I'm having problems. There's so many things they don't tell you about ages. You're officially 41 in the svelte body of an 85-year-old. And you know what, Scrubs? They'll always be a year ahead of you. So every day you wake up, you can be like, oh, I'm so old. But at least I'm not as old as Snoot. You're exactly 10 years older? Wait, do you have the same birthday, Pig? I like how the, like, 4-year-old in my brain is like, oh yeah, what time were you born? That's very cool, Pig! Did I know that? Did I bet you did tell me then and I forgot because that day was... It was a lot. There was a lot happening. "12:30 a.m. I was born at 1:11 p.m. on a Thursday. Sorry, Snoop, but you're young, and you know what? It makes me really happy to find that, because I love being surrounded by different ages so I can learn from them. Did you just Wait, did I just... 7:22 Eastern. Yeah. I was 1:11 p.m. Pacific on a Thursday. And the oxygen tank in my mother's room exploded. Or not exploded, it was leaking. It was leaking when I was born. That bird, I swear to God. Okay, I have everything I need now. Oh, you're also Pacific. Wait, why did you say EST then? Oh, you didn't say. Oh, no, that was Optician who said EST. Pardon me. Too much oxygen as a baby. You know what my dad used to say was that when I came into the world, everybody was already laughing except my mother because she wasn't getting any of the oxygen. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of works. Okay, let's do this. We'll just put them everywhere because we can. Okay. Now. Okay, eek there. You can go up eek here. So we go to 1. No, not there. How about here? Yep, that's threatening. Okay. Egg. Egg. That looks stupid. It looks like a really obnoxious Christmas ornament. Yeah, there you go, you stupid gray dwarf. Look at that for a while. You came into the world as a football. Wait, what? Pink! Lighting! Wall dildo. I mean, at least with the base, it's flared. So you just, as long as you don't take it off of it. What other heads can I put on the wall? I think I've got one of each of them at this point. A deer head? Like, what is the point of putting it up there? I don't even know. I don't think I have this idiot up here. Let's see. Or do I? Is that what you are? No, that's different. Okay. Skeleton? No, I don't have any more plate. Oh, I have one. I have one. Okay, let's replace. Great, good. I mean, I do like that they're all these super cool looking night lights. Not, I mean, I'm a big, strong Viking. I don't need that. Your mom was told to push, so she did. And then all she could hear for 10 seconds was the entire hospital staff going, I got it. No, I got... Oh, wow, she yeeted you out. It was like eviction. I mean, I could put these in rainbow order. That seems like a lot of work, though. God, that's a big head. His eyes don't even glow. What a loser. Okay. Now I have all these things I can kind of put away. Sort of. I did kill another deer, though. Spicy? In what way? I mean, I am hungry. That might contribute to spice, depending on what spice is. Also, we have an ad starting in 2 minutes. Okay, alright. Can I make more? No, I can't. Minced meat stew is... Oh, it's the pig again. Oh, God damn it. Blueberries, carrots. Okay. Sassy. I had a really crappy sleep, and I think I started off stream by like pushing myself to not let it affect, and it flipped around the other side, made me sassy, which I'm okay with. Ow. Get wrecked. I will. I did. Right. I'm always sassy. Good. Somebody's got to be. Hammer. I even want that? I mean, I guess I do. This just seems like a lot of things to carry around with me. I don't want this piece of wood. Throwing my wood on the ground. Okay. Hi, Lightning Dragon. Yeah, I was gonna say, am I normally sassy? I don't know. We need like a Kinsey sass scale. That is a cute emote. Look at that. It's very peaky. Yeah, no, I slept really, really badly. What is happening? Oh, is it storming outside? This elk is talking at me? Okay. This is fine. What was that? What was that? Okay, apparently it was nothing. Weird. All right. Tomorrow is not a holiday for me because I have an American client. But I'm only doing one thing, and it's one thing I enjoy, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna grab. Do I want to go back into the mountains, or do I want to go get some? Let's go get some leeches. We can finish off the night with bonking some leeches. Shaku! Hello, Shaku. Good night, White Tigger. Take care, and thank you. I actually enjoy the swamps now. Although there's things in the swamps I still haven't killed. Which I'm wondering if that's holding... We could ignore these. Holding me back from anything, but... VR night was a lot of fun. It gave me some idea of what to expect in the future. Like, there's different games and maps, and there's so many different things to do that I was like, oh, am I going to have this huge list of different maps we go to? But I didn't need to do that because it was just conversational. We had a good time just standing around like teenagers at a Tim Hortons, you know? Ooh, copper. American client probably needs help with their Excel database. I mean, yes. Yes. They are a very lovely client. They've been very, very nice people so far and really actually listening to everything I tell them and treating me like the expert as opposed to being like, we don't want to do that or that. It's been really, really good. So I'm excited about this. They've been listening to everything, and I can tell because they've actually changed some of their... This is weird. They've changed some of their requests and come back and said, we heard you say this, and therefore we think this might be better. Does this make sense to you? Did we hear this right? I was like, oh my God, yes, you guys are amazing. Oh, I didn't bring my head dingling. Oh well, it's fine. Come here, Leechy, 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 Leechy. There you are. Bonk. Draugrs are so cute now that I don't have to worry about them too much. Like, I just feel bad for them. I bet they just want a bath in, like, hot water and to dry off for once. Hi. I forgot about that part of it. I don't really have a need for entrails, but I also feel bad just leaving things behind. Migrate them to access? No. Hi. Hi. Come here. Come here. Here you go. Aha! I mean, I'm getting a little bit of damage, but it's not so bad. There we go. Oh my God, I'm already full of stuff. I don't want any of these things. I wish there was a way to set and say, don't pick up these things while I'm running around in this map. But that does not seem to be the case, so... I do love this muck sound. The sound design is very good. That's part of the things I'm excited about for Vintage Story, by the way. The sound design is so freaking good. Like, I could listen to Killadrix chiseling out stone all day. Excel database, I know, but we know that they all do it. They only know so much. Their expertise is laid elsewhere. Okay. Leeches. Hi. There you are. Bonk. Blessed be thy mace. I have 3 now. I wish you'd get a little bit more blood bag from them. Like, I wish you could fish them out and squeeze them out like a tube of toothpaste, you know? Be a little bit more efficient. Hi. Ooze. Yes, please. I need that for the cultists. Entrails. I don't really need that, but I keep picking them up anyway because waste not, want not. Ooh, leech. Hi. Bonk. Oh. I can't even see you. It's not fair. Oh, okay. A bot joined my Discord? Discord. Thank you, Soda. I will take care of it as soon as I am done, which will be pretty soon here. Yeah, bots in the Discord are problematic. And that's actually good to know too, because like our Discord link now through chat is Discord. So I wonder if they're connecting directly through the link. They'd have to actually be clicking on the link in Twitch though. Like on my About panel. Maybe I have to change it there too. Okay. Plap, 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 plap. Ancient tree. Yep. It would be scrapable, it's true. Yeah, so they might be picking it up from there. Maybe I'll remove it. Just checking. It's 1:15. I should probably end anyway. I need to feed myself. I am hungry. That was for hitting the ancient tree. You're right. You're right. I apologize. Well, I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I got an egg. Got an egg. Don't know what to do with the egg, but I have it. It's mine. Now I need to feed myself. So let us see here. This time, I'm going to raid out to somebody who exists. As opposed to last time, where we raided out to nothing. I actually never ended up eating the pierogies, so maybe I will have the pierogies. Every bone in my body is like, just order something. Oh god, Larlar is playing Blueprints, but I can't see him play that because it would spoil it for me. Also, if I raided into him right now, he would probably cry. So I can't do that. All the people playing Blueprints. I can't with you people. Stop it. We're gonna go see Sherry. We haven't raided Sherry in a while. She's playing Enshrouded. Have a wonderful time with a person that we know and love, who is also a shark, and also her partner, who we also know and love, who is also a shark. And thank you for hanging out. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.
I really like our rough limestone tower a lot. I don't really want to change it. What's that? Oh my god. Uh-oh. Gotta wait for Mr. Cage. Thank you so much for the heckin' raid. Mr. Cage's. Hey, Knox. Hey, Snoot.
We can replay him again in a minute.
Yeah, we'll replay it again in a second.
Snoot, what were you doing? How was your stream? Valheim. Ooh, how'd it go? How'd it go? I need to know. What happened
We are
today?
nice and naked and would like our body back.
Ah, that's how it went, huh?
That's how it went. Yeah. Was it the purple one? Why my chat just reconnected 3 times? That's not good. And why? Rhetorical rate. Hi, Choppa. Hello again to Aletheists, Iris, Nox, Juffy,
Drake
Armadi.
egg. Egg.
Drake egg, yes. Those purple ones, right?
Nice.
Hateable vermin. Welcome, welcome. I don't know. It's been happening a lot lately. Actually, that's not a spoiler. I didn't say there were more. I didn't say that. Time number. What the heck, Snoot? What's going on with you?
That's
There
weird.
were no spoilers. Aquilux, welcome, welcome. This is not Valheim. You are safe here. We cannot, and we're not really very high level and enshrouded.
Yeah, so anyone else is avoiding.
Oh, it's been happening to you across Twitch.
That's
Huh.
weird.
I've not noticed.